Hey everybody, I am back, and if you were wondering where I've been, sit tight. I'm going to explain everything to you. I did so many things I need to share with you, and life has just been a little bit crazy, so just sit tight. I'll explain it all. We'll go through all this, and we'll get reacquainted again. How's that? So stay tuned. Okay, before I get into my haul part of the video, because trust me, there's a lot, so I'll go as quickly as I possibly can through everything. Let me just explain what's been going on. As you guys know, I started a new job, and they decided they wanted to give me some additional responsibilities, which meant more training, more fieldwork time, more work to do from home every evening, and I just was running out of time to be able to film anything. I take that back. I actually did try twice. And I kind of thought that maybe the sun and the moon and the stars and God was not with me at that time, because the first time I filmed 2 videos without my microphone plugged in. Yep. So I didn't discover that, of course, until I went to edit it the next day. So I sat down and I tried refilming again. And this time my memory card was not recording anything. Oh, by the way, I filmed 3 videos. No, I didn't film. I filmed 1 video that day. And that's when I realized I was having some issues with my memory card. So I had to go buy a new memory card on top of everything else. And then on top of that, I got the world's worst cold, and I was still having to go out and work. So, yeah, things just got a little out of hand. I've missed you guys, and I am so glad to be back. So, I have a massive haul. It's kind of from all over. It's part of the things I got from the Sephora BIB sale. I have some things from Ulta. I have some things from Juno Company. I don't think I have any PR in here. Oh, I got some things I ordered from Makeup Revolution. So let's start going through all of this and see what all I have. Okay guys, let's get going, and I'm going to start off with the items I got from the Sephora BIB sale. The first thing I picked up, and I've used quite a few of these products already actually, is by Briogeo. It's their Be Gentle, Be Kind. It's the Banana and Coconut Nourishing Superfood Shampoo and Conditioner Set. I've seen so many people rave about this on YouTube, and my hair being on the dry side and a little fragile, being color treated, I thought I would give this one a try because I've been using their Don't Despair Repair. I don't know. I've been using one of their other shampoos and wanted to give this one a try. I really, really like it so far. I don't know if it's just me, but I really don't smell the banana that much, and that could be because the cold that I have, that's, by the way, that came back twice. So I got to suffer through it twice, but yeah, now I can kind of smell it now that my senses are coming back to me. But yeah, you get, what do you get? 12.5 fluid ounces in each bottle. This came as a set. It was $48, and then I got my 20% off of that. I'm also going to apologize if you hear a fan going. I came home, my husband had turned off the AC, and it's 73 degrees in our house right now. So with all these lights on it, it's probably making it about 85 in this room right now. So I have just a small fan on low going on me right now. But the next item I picked up is by Milk Makeup, and it's their Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. I like this. I don't like using it underneath my eyes. I still prefer my Joa Selfie Ready one, but this one's a little bit different for the packaging. It comes with a sponge, which I tried, and I don't necessarily care for that. I like the shaker, but I pulled mine right off, and then it's got one of those nets on it to get your product. But hopefully you can see this. It does have a tad bit of a color to it, but that doesn't necessarily translate when you put it on the skin. It's not drying at all, and yes, it's matte, so if you like to have more of a glow, put a lot of product on underneath, and then just go lightly on top of this. But I really do like it, and will continue to use it. Okay, I also picked up a couple of foundations, so I want you guys to leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one you want me to do for my first battle of the foundations once I get to film one of those. So the first one is the Pretty Vulgar Cool AF Lava Water Foundation. I picked mine up in the color 15 in the Buff. If you have not seen their bottle for this, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Oh, by the way, the Milk Makeup is $29 and the Pretty Vulgar is also $39. But look at this bottle. I'm trying to hold it so you guys can see. You've got the beautiful bird on the top. You've got this etched design of roses that's in there. And there's also designs, you can see that on the lid as well. Goes off, you have a pump, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful foundation. It's full coverage, it's matte, and it's lightweight, long wearing. What their claims to fame on it say are lava water, a natural resource from the base of the volcanic ruins in the Jeju Islands. It helps to improve the overall condition of the skin and provides environmental defenses. Filled with minerals and nutrient salts, it provides antioxidants and supports natural cell production. It also has charcoal powder that absorbs harmful substances from the skin, such as minerals and toxins, leaving a clearer, stronger, and healthier surface. Sodium hyaluronate, holding up to 1,000 times its weight in water. It helps boost skin's moisture content, provides visible firmness, and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So, if you want me to do this one next, leave a comment down below. However, if you would like to see me try out the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation next, then leave that in the comment below. I picked mine up in the color 160. You guys have probably seen a ton of reviews on this. It comes in a tube, and you do have a pump on it, which mine's nice and dirty now. It does say to squeeze it before you use it, which is different since it's a tube. You don't shake it, you squeeze it. Maybe it said massage. I think that was the thing. Anyway, this is supposed to be hydrating longwear foundation that delivers comfortable medium to full coverage in a natural finish, perfect for normal to dry skin. And this runs $35. You get 1.08 fluid ounces. And by the way, in the Pretty Vulgar, you get 1.18 fluid ounce. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Tell me which one you want me to use for the next one. All right, some of my longtime viewers may know that my go-to concealer for getting rid of my dark under eye circles is the Benefit Boi-ing Brightening Concealer, and I've always got this in color number 1. This is a peach shade, and looks like so. It's very thick, but it doesn't crease. It's hydrating, it's creamy, glides right on, blends out like a dream, and does a great job of covering my under eye dark circles. They have discontinued this. So I went on this mad hunt trying to find a different type of concealer along those lines that's not super orange, more of a peach shade. And I thought I found it, but then when I was looking through what's new on Sephora, what did I find? Hey, Benefit Boi-ing, and it is their Cakeless concealer, number 1, right? This is their brightening concealer, but they came out with a Cakeless concealer. So I thought, oh, it's got to be the same thing, right? Let's pick that up. I'll get color number 1. This is color number 1. Let's compare the shades. These look nothing like each other. Peach, they're white. I mean, I got like light white almost. Let me swatch it for you. Granted, it's a nice concealer. It dries very fast, so I would suggest you use this on one eye at a time and then go in and do the other one, because otherwise you're going to discover that it is drying on you too fast. I'm looking for a brush because I don't want to stick my finger in here. Okay, hopefully you can tell. Yeah, you can tell. So this is the new one, and this is the old style. So I'm still looking for something exactly like the Benefit Boi-ing Brightening Concealer. If you guys know of something, please let me know. I'm going to miss this a lot. And I've tried to find it. You can't find it anywhere now. So anyway, I do like this. It's just too light of a color for me. So that one I am going to go ahead and exchange. That's light. And I'll get a color that's a little more appropriate because it comes in a ton of shades. It's almost too hard to get in there, but I'm going to try it again. I've only tried it with her foundation, so I'm going to try it with some others, let you know my thoughts on it, because I will be doing a wrap up on all of these items as well. And if you see anything that I am pointing out that you'd like to see me in particular use in a video, you know the drill, leave a comment down below. I also went ahead and picked up a Sephora collection concealer brush. This was only $10, and I got my discount on it. It says Makeup Match Concealer Brush. So, concealer. This is what it looks like. I have not used this yet. It does have an angle to it there. And it's pretty stiff, actually. I'm trying to use it on the back of my hand for the concealer that I put there. See how well it does blending that out. Well, it does a pretty good job. Okay, I'll have to play around with that a little bit more. Give it a whirl. Now, the one under eye concealer, color corrector one, I guess I should say, that I wanted to try was by Bobbi Brown. It's the corrector, and it is in light peach. I have not tried this yet. I've swatched it, but I haven't tried it on my eyes. This runs $29 for this little guy. Really cute. And it opens like so. It has the teeniest little mirror inside, and then this is what the concealer looks like. So it appears to be, ooh, that's thick and darker. Okay, so I know I kind of blended it out, but in the center is the Benefit, and then we have here the Bobbi Brown. So that feels not only thicker, but also not as hydrating, I guess I should say. $29, supposed to be a full coverage under eye corrector designed to brighten under eyes and cover even the most stubborn dark circles. That's what drew me in. So I will be putting this one to the test as well. I also got one more concealer brush because one can never have enough concealer brushes, especially when you really don't use them. Again, by Sephora, they have a magnetic collection of brushes, and either some of them were out of stock when I ordered this, or they just didn't interest me. Okay. But this is what it looks like. A little bit shorter, but compared to the other one. And I find something I can maybe stick it to. All right, grabbed one of my candles because it has a metal lid on it, and basically all of the brushes, they're flat on the edge and they're magnetic, so you can actually set them straight up like this, and then there was a little metal plate that you could buy to store them all on. Since I only got the one brush, I decided that I didn't really need this, and don't know if I'll honestly keep it. It was only $5. It's a little more flexible compared to the other one, definitely a lot bigger. Let's try blending these ones out. Okay, that one's doing a great job too. So again, I'll have to put it to the test to see if I like it or not. $5. What the heck? Can't go wrong for $5, especially when you still get 20% off of that, right? All right, let's move on. We have the, from The Ordinary, I have the Vitamin C Suspension 30% in silicone. Now, this is water-free and it's stable suspension. This is only $6.80. So it's good for normal, oily combination and dry skin. Water-free, stable suspension of 30% pure isotoric acid in light silicones. Solutions for uneven skin tones, fine lines, and wrinkles. So, I haven't tried this yet. We still have the seal on it. I hate these little seals. Especially when you have long nails, right? Okay. Oh, it's white. I expected it to be like a gel. Let's squeeze some out. Okay, There, just put it on the back of my hand so you can see how thick that is. Ooh. Ooh. It does have that silicone feel, but it almost has like a little bit of a grittiness to it. Different. Very hydrating feeling though. So I really have been liking going up a notch and using a 30% vitamin C compared to the standard 10% that you got. So I was excited to find this, and at such an affordable price, can't go wrong. Again, this is all from Sephora as well. So I'll be anxious to try this one out. And hey, I guess that brings us to the end of everything I got from Sephora. Let me clear this mess off, and I'll bring you everything from Ulta next. All right, let's start digging into the products I got from Ulta. So the first item I got is by e.l.f. I did try using it today. I believe it was Kathleen Lights who said how much she enjoyed this, and so I just decided to go ahead and throw it in with my order. This is only available online. You cannot buy it in store at Ulta. It's their Precisely Beautiful Airbrush Stippling Brush, and it's $10. It's the number 105, and it is a complexion brush that applies foundation, blush, bronzer, and highlighter in sheer layers for buildable airbrush coverage. The custom designed triangular handle provides ultimate control, and luxuriously soft, cruelty-free white fiber hairs show placement of makeup on the brush for optimal amount of product used for precise and even applications. So I'm going to hold this up real close. Hopefully you'll be able to see how there are a bunch of extra little hairs standing up much taller than the rest of them. But it's small. I guess I expected it to be bigger. Yes, it does a great job of blending, but I don't like this small of a brush to go in, like apply blush with. I like to kind of go in with one that's along the same lines. This is one of those ones I got off of Amazon when they had their Prime Day. And this is part of a set. This is by BS Mall. I'll link the whole set down below. I think I got like 15 brushes or something ridiculous for like 10, 11 bucks. But this one also has those extra little hairs, but it's just a little bit bigger and fluffier to get in there and really go ahead and put some blush on. I'll have to stop and think of how I can use this one. Those extra long hairs, they're just weird looking. Very weird looking, but you don't really feel them any differently when you use it. I'll have to play around with it some more. Today's the first day I even tried to use it. And it does have a clear handle, which maybe you don't see because it's clear, but it's also triangle shaped too. So $10, pretty nice. Then I also got this new Colourpop California Love Pressed Powder Palette. It's what I have on my eyes today, and I really like how this turned out. I think the shades in this are just simply stunning. Now, it does have the names of them on the back of the box. Inside, you don't get a mirror, but these are what the shades look like. And the names are also on the inside of it as well. So, you do have some of these chunky lid toppers too, but let me go ahead and swatch them. This one shade, it's called Gnarly, right here. I thought that was going to be an all over the lid type shade. It's not. It's definitely more of a taupe color, so it's a little dark to be using as an all over the eye color. I'll show you my wrist. So see how that's just a little bit darker than that. But the other shades, oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. It's gold. So there's 4 of them right there. Just so pretty. So pretty. Again, I love how this look came out. The only thing I wish is that I didn't have a light color. I had this gold, which I thought would have been a little much to use for going out and working today. Put some over here to even myself out. But I wish they had like a lighter shade of glitter. If you need to do that, just dig into another palette. I think this is really good. And this has held up all day long. So beautifully, just so beautifully. So highly, highly recommend this one. $18, and you get 12 shades in that. So it's a keeper. I also got 2 other products from Colourpop. I picked up a couple of their lippy sticks. I've always loved, loved, loved their lippy sticks. Now, I am actually wearing this shade right here. It's called Oh Snap, and these are $6 each. I'll go ahead and swatch these 2 for you. So, Oh Snap. Ooh. And then this one is called Cami. This is more of a maroony, is that a shade or a name? Anyway, kind of a dusty rose, we'll say that. So those are those 2 shades. Really, really, really like them a lot. They're creamy. I wouldn't say they're long lasting, but they feel so nourishing on your lips. It's worthwhile putting them on again. Now, another item that I've only tried today, instantly fell head over heels in love with it. Now that it is almost 11 hours later that I've been wearing it, this is the new Makeup Revolution Translucent Loose Setting Powder. It's their Conceal and Fix. What is Conceal and Fix? Let me tell you, it's what my skin looks like today after being out in 75-degree weather, sweating, crawling around in bushes, all kinds of stuff with my job. So yeah, it does such a beautiful job of just taking all of your makeup, blending everything in together so it becomes one with your foundation and your concealer and your bronzer and your blush and your highlight. It blurs. It absolutely blurs everything. And the other nice thing is there's no flashback to it. Now, this is a very white powder. So if you also have a foundation that might be a little dark for you, this might be a good remedy to go ahead and use this to help lighten it a little bit. But their packaging, look how pretty that is with the rose gold on it. And it's unique because they actually have a flip top lid with a mirror inside. Now, good thing I put the stopper back in. It does have a plastic stopper that goes in there. You can see that it's got the R for Revolution in there. But there's a little tab you can pull, and then that opens it up so you can just shake the powder into it. Let me get some on a brush. Okay, that's one quick little tap in there so you can see how white that powder is. And I'm going to go right on top of all of this concealer I put on that I didn't even blend out that good. So look how that just took all those concealers. There's 3 different shades there, 3 different textures, 3 different manufacturers of them, and they just look so airbrushed and beautiful. I wonder if I could go fix my makeup now a little bit. With this cold, I'm blowing my nose a lot, sniffling. This stuff is beautiful, and it is only $11 for that. So this stuff is fabulous. Haven't tried it under my eyes yet. I was a little nervous, but let's try a flashback and see if we do get any bit of a flashback on it. I'm taking my picture. There we go. So you could even glare, it's from my ring light. But yeah, there's no flashback in this whatsoever. So, give it a try, guys. Give it a try. You'll see what I mean. All right. Also, by Makeup Revolution, I picked up one of their Renaissance lip liners. It's waterproof and long wear, and I can attest to this. I've had this lip liner on all day. I reapplied my lipstick. Never once did I have to go ahead and reapply the lip liner. This is in the color as greatest on the box. Name of the color? Yeah, I guess that's the name of the color. Let me finish pulling all the plastic off of it. But anyway, this is what it looks like. So it's not a retractable one. And it's one of those shades that can go with anything that's maybe got, okay, How about if I do it on this side? If it can pull off kind of the browns and the tan shades, it can go with the mauves. It can just kind of go either way with them and really help line your lips and stay there all day long. So like this, love the price too. I also picked up some of NYX's pencils because I don't think I've ever even tried them before. So I picked up two. I've got Citrine and Mauve. This is Citrine. I haven't even opened them yet. So these are the pencil types. Oh, that's nice and creamy. So this is Citrine right there. And then Mauve is going to be down below it. That looks darker to me than Mauve. So I will see how those go. And then last but not least, I did pick up one of their retractable ones. Oh, by the way, those are $4. Retractables are $5. I got it in the color Nectar. I love retractable ones, especially because I can just throw them in my purse and never have to worry about sharpening them again. So that is Nectar on the very bottom. Okay, that wraps up Ulta. Again, let me clear everything off my desk and I'll get the rest of the items out. Okay, remember how I was talking about how this Renaissance liner from Revolution has stayed with me all day long? Apparently it wants to stay on my arm all day long too. I just went to use a makeup remover and it's not coming off of my arms. Everything else came off just fine. There we go. You really got to scrub to get this stuff off. So maybe that can be good for you. Maybe that can be bad. Either way. So if you're looking something to get you through the day, give this one a try. If you want something that's not long lasting, you don't want to use this one. All right, the next item that or items, I guess I should say, or things that I ordered from Juno and Company. Now, you know I love their sponges, but when I saw that they came out with what they call the Juno Blur Makeup Setting Powder from Juno, I thought, hey, I have got to give this a try. So this is something you can use with the sponges, you can use with the brush, either way. It's $28. Let me show you what the packaging looks like. It's gorgeous. So this is what the top looks like. It's kind of mirrors, so you're going to see the reflection of everything, but it's this beautiful, beautiful, it looks glass, kind of frosted look, but it's plastic. My only complaint is this is like the never-ending lid to put on and off. There we go. You have to twist it a whole bunch of times to get it on and locked in place. So just wanted to make you aware of that. It also has one of those little nets inside to get the product. It's translucent, it's white. This one, they say, I'm going to read their instructions on it. A revolutionary makeup setting powder formula created with ultra smooth, finely milled, shine combating micropigments. Juno Blur helps to blur out pores and imperfections, leaving a no filter needed soft focus finish. Made translucent for all skin types. So this is infused with revolutionary skin loving nutrient avocado extract to help moisturize and maintain a supple and smooth complexion both underneath and on the surface. So it does have talc in it, so if you don't want any talc products, that's the #1 ingredient. Just want to make you aware of that. I think it's stunning. It's really, really pretty. Do I think it blurs as well as the Makeup Revolution? No. This is still my favorite, but I think this is just a beautiful alternative. And again, the packaging on it is simply stunning. Now, you know, I love, love, love their sponges. This one's dirty because I used it today. But I already have a whole bunch of backups of the blue ones. But when I went to order this, I saw, oh, they have other colors now. So I picked up pink. So I got 2 of the pinks. And then they have purple. And they also have yellow. So these are the same styles as the blue ones, and then for some reason, I didn't order these. It must have been like a freebie thing. I got 2 of the little mini ones that they have too. If you guys haven't tried these are microfiber, and they are so unique. Let me open a clean one. So this is what they look like. And if you look really, really close at them, they kind of look a little fuzzy, but they're not. They're just super soft. So this is obviously dry, so it's very firm right now. You get a sharp edge there, which I love to use to go underneath and do my concealer. You also have a little like drainage hole at the bottom. So the idea is when you clean it, you squeeze all the water out through there. All right, guys, I only have 2 more items. They're actually the same thing because they're lipsticks. I actually ordered these off of Wish, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but I always feel like there's that perfect shade of lipstick somewhere out in the world for me, and I've yet to find it, which is why I have drawer upon drawer upon drawer and more of lipsticks. So these were like maybe $1 each plus shipping. Maybe they were free. I don't remember, but I fell in love with the packaging of these. Look at these. Is that just not gorgeous? It's cut out. It's got gold down at the bottom there. They're just beautiful. But when you look online for shades, it's really hard. So let me show you. They're both matte shades. So this first one is number 5. And this is what it looks like. I'll swatch these. It's nice and creamy. It's very opaque. I just feel like that's, see, it's close to the color I have on, but it's just a shade darker than what I want. It has a little bit more brown in it. And then this is shade number 16, which is very orange. So here's 16. And this is just not something I feel I can get away with. But then that made me stop and think, you know, I used to think I couldn't get away with wearing anything but a golden brown eyeshadow. Obviously I can, so I started reaching out and I tried different colors on my eyes and discovered I could do that. But I never went in and started really being comfortable wearing other lipstick shades. So if you guys would like to see me do a video where I let you guys do the voting on what kind of shade you think I can get away with and what I can't, let me know. I'll just pull a variety of my lipsticks that I've never quite felt comfortable wearing and put them on in a video, number each one of them, and you guys can decide down below in the comments whether that's something is a great shade for me or not. But this has rambled on long enough, so just wanted to let you guys know. Hopefully I'm back. I still can't say for sure if I'm gonna be able, I might even go down to 2 times a week in filming. I might have to with my job. Just it's crazy, it's busy, and it's good. It's good. It's keeping me on my toes for sure. It's just taking up so much of my time right now. So I miss you guys. I just want you to know that. Thank you for hanging in. Thank you if you're new to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, you probably know the drill by now. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification. That way when I do upload videos, you guys are going to be notified by YouTube. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up as well. And also, if you've tried any of these products, or again, have any recommendations for me for a peach shade under eye color correcting that's nice and creamy, then leave me a comment on that as well. I feel like I rambled all along and I'm running out of breath. So let me just say goodbye and tell you all, of course, I love you and bye-bye.